Hi everyone, Helena Warren here, and I'm talking with Dan Sherwood from TIACC Life. Thought I would ask him a few questions about life insurance. So, Dan, what is life insurance?
Life insurance is a contract between an individual and an insurance company to protect someone's life, someone's interest, and also to create an estate.
Why should someone buy life insurance?
Oh, for protection. To protect somebody's income. If the sole breadwinner of the family was to pass away, his income would be replaced by life insurance. And same thing when a business owner has a partnership, the other part, they would buy insurance on each other, purchase insurance on each other to protect the interest. So if a business owner passes away, the spouse of the deceased will have an opportunity to either purchase more of the business or walk away from the business.
So what are the different types of life insurance policies out there?
We have two. You have term insurance, which everybody's very familiar with, and you have permanent insurance. Term insurance is exactly what it sounds like. It's for a specific term, length of time, anywhere from 5 years to now up to 30 years. Permanent insurance is something that is put in place, and as long as you pay the premiums, it'll carry on for the rest of your life.
What is the best life product?
That's a tough one. That depends on the situation. With a lot of my clients, I do a combination. I look at their overall need for life insurance. Say it could be $1 million. Look at their budget. How much can they afford? If you want to look at breaking it up, do a lot of term, and then incorporate some permanent as well. And you can always take from the term side. So if you have a $1 million need, you want to do $800,000 in term insurance and $200,000 in permanent insurance, and then revisit it on a yearly basis to see how if their budget has improved, that they want to take more off the term side, do more permanent, then eventually at the end they'll have mostly permanent insurance.
So a lot of people seem to think that term life is best. What are your thoughts on that?
Again, it comes down to a budget. But what I do with the people that I work with, I look at number one, their budget, number two, their need, and see in the long run, if you're paying for term insurance, say it's $100 a month, $1,200 a year, and then after X amount of years you're done, you don't have any equity built up in that policy. You're renting that type of insurance. There's no equity. So then you're gonna have to start over in 10 years or 20 years. You're gonna be that much older, it'll be that much more expensive, and you have nothing to show for it.
So what's the best time to buy life insurance?
Well, like everybody says, when you get married, you should buy life insurance. When you have a child, when you have a mortgage, something to protect. Obviously, permanent insurance, you like to get it at a younger age because it's a lot less money. And you're younger, normally healthier. That you'll see a huge benefit getting it most likely in your 20s and your 30s.
We see a lot of these like GoFundMe pages.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think people forget or overlook buying life insurance to get to that place?
It's one of those things where, yeah, I'm gonna do it this year, and they never get around to it. Life happens. They also don't want to talk. They don't want to think about death. Oh, it's never gonna happen to me, or I'm gonna be healthy, or I'll do it next year. I see it all the time, and when I get a lot of calls is when we have an event, somebody passes away, somebody close. It could be high school friend, college friend, neighbor, and then we go to a funeral or a wake. People want to talk to me because I have to do something, and then they look at doing a GoFundMe page. That's not the way it should be. You should protect yourself
And your family.
Absolutely.
Speaking of family, is it a good idea to purchase a life insurance policy on a child? A lot of people are squeamish, I know, about talking about that, but
I think it is. I have policies on my boys when they were probably 8 or 9 years ago I started those, and they're permanent policies. They're gonna continue to grow with them, cash-wise. There's gonna be money in the policy that they'll be able to use whenever they want. It's tax-free money. And if they have an event that they have to pay for, or if there is some college they need to pay for, some college books, school trips, instead of asking mom and dad for the money, they can start using their own out of their own policy. And it protects their insurability. So if you get a child young that takes out a policy, by the time they're in their 20s and 30s, you'll see a benefit on the cash side, but also protects their insurability, where if they get cancer, they get diabetes, with that company will still insure them.
And it's actually a good gift, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't know about you, but I kind of wish I had had one. I didn't have to make those decisions, but I had to make those decisions for myself as I got older. But had my parents, you know, maybe thought of that, or someone had talked to them about it, I would have had a policy in place. So that's something that we do find more and more parents are doing for their children, right?
It's a great savings tool. Look at what you're getting from a savings account at a bank. Not much. You get a lot more with a life insurance policy, permanent life insurance policy. When a child gets a birthday present, a lot of aunts, uncles, grandparents give them cash. You can put it right inside the life insurance policy, and it'll grow a lot faster than it is sitting at your local bank.
All right. Well, thank you, Dan. If you guys have any questions or you want to contact either Dan or myself, please feel free to. Our number at the agency is 508-888-2766, or look us up online. Let's talk insurance.